spiral methodology. And there are a few processes that actually involve. One is assess, second is design, and then deploy, validate, transition, manage. It covers network security, virus security, and physical security, as well as information security. Aeromega's methodology service available. There are firewall, wireless internet reaching, knowledge transfer, wireless site survey, WAN and VPN, and auditing and process control also.
We are going to recommend you the four main testing plans. That one is manual inspection and review, threat modeling, code review, and penetration testing. I will recommend you the open web application security process workflow framework for our testing. This framework have this SDLC, is a before development, after development and designing, development process, and deployment and maintenance. It's cover all SDLCs. Before development, we have to review the policy review and standard reviews. During the design, we have to recommend review, design and architectural reviews very important. Deployment, we have development, we have to code review, code walkthrough, and unit testing is very important. During the deployment process, the penetration testing and the unit testing is playing the major role for the security testing. Finally, maintenance, the change verification, health check, and recreation test is a major important roles for the security testing plans.
This video covers the following points: plan for IT security testing, best practices for security testing, recommendations, proposed security test cases. The context here is grading system in university website. The website has been hacked and the grade points have been changed. What is security testing? It is a process to protect data and to maintain functionality. The 6 basic security concepts are confidentiality, integrity, authentication, authorization, availability, and non-repudiation. In our daily life, web security is very important. For example, take Citibank website. Here they allow users to key in PIN number using screen PIN pad to prevent keyloggers. In addition, the second factor is authentication.
Recently, there's a real case. The hacker had infiltrated the website Search. On Wednesday, April 2nd, 2008, the University of North Carolina in the Chapel Hill had announced their website had been infected with viruses. The website tries to get the visitor to download malicious code from a website. And the university itself claims that they do not know how the site was infected and who is responsible for the attacks. The reason being, the hacker had planted miscellaneous search items in the web address along with the popular search words in Google search. Below is the example of the URL that had been implanted with malicious codes. As we had understand from the above scenario and also the real case on being the hackers, we understand that web security is very important, and we also can protect ourselves by securing our own web browser. Attackers always exploit in the client side through various vulnerabilities. They use the vulnerability to take control of your computer, steal your information, destroy your files, use your computer to attack other computers. So it's very important to secure your web browser. So what is the features and the risks for the web browser that we need to take note? Example, the ActiveX. Many vulnerability with the respect to ActiveX control leads to severe impact. An attacker will take control of the computer through an ActiveX. Javas. The JVMs also contains vulnerability to allow an applet to bypass this restriction. A good example is like the Sign Java applets can also bypass a sandbox restriction. Next will be the plugin. Plugin contains some programming flaws like buffer overflows, or it can contain some design flaws such as the cross-domain violation. The most common will be cookies. Some websites use cookies for authentication. Thus, an attacker can use it for acquiring unauthorized access to the website by obtaining the cookies. Next, we will talk about more on the JavaScript and the VBScript. These scripting languages are used to make the website more interactive. And there is some specification on the scripting standard restricts certain features from, such as accessing local file. Thus, whenever you run your IE or your Mozilla or your browser that contains JavaScript and VBScript, there is a certain risk that this script can access to your local file. So, to summarize on the vulnerability, there is cross-site scripting, cross-zone vulnerability, cross-domain vulnerability, detection evasions. So in order to keep your computer safe from all these attacks, there is a few recommendations below to can help you to keep your computer more secure. Example, enable automatic software updates if available. Like if there is upgrades for your Internet Explorer, do always patch up to close up your security holes. Install and use antivirus software like Norton, McAfee, and all those available antivirus software. Also, we always avoid unsafe behavior, like whenever you open an email attachment, it could contain an executable file, so you have to take note whether it is containing from a known source rather than an unknown source. Doing peer-to-peer file sharing, instant messaging, and we also do not enable file sharing on the network interface because it will expose directly to the internet. Follow the above principle by using the least privilege for your computer. Consider creating a account with limited privilege. Instead, always using an administrator or a root level account. This will prevent them from executing programs that will touch on the system level. And also, many vulnerability exploits are executed with the privilege of the user that have been run them, making it far more risky if you log on as an administrator all the time. Conclusion. Lesson learned from the scenario and the real case: server-side security, browser-side security, application security. All and above is important. Thank you. Presented by Team Speed.